Hello, hello. I think it's Zafi. Yeah, Zafi doing your offline review. Zach versus Pantheon. Let's get into it. I actually just did a Zach review, so champ is still fresh in my head. Clear it down. Looks normal. I'm not cleared down, but just saw your Raptors. Go here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, looks good. Double Q. Get crab. Run straight back to the Raptors. Give this guy a little high five, but it's probably nothing. Probably just focus on the Raptor camp. Yep. Don't want to be late because if you like chase the Zed here, technically this Pantheon could just like soloed your Raptors. You know what I mean? So this is really good. He didn't take anything. He uses flash mid. Nasus doesn't even die. Really, really good. Then you get a free kill. Oh shit. Um, good, but it worked. But what you should do here to guarantee it is just Q minion right now before flashing. Q minion now, or Q this one, and then just flash auto. It guarantees it. Here, if you miss your Q, it you'll probably still die, but it could become more sus. But if you just Q minion here and then flash auto, it's guaranteed. You literally can't fuck it up. It's impossible, you know? Because here you might have still missed a skill shot, but if you Q the minion, I mean, you can technically argue that Q minion is also missable, but you know what I mean. It's definitely comparatively, it's not. So still really good, but should Q minion there and flash instead of Q him. Flash Q him. Still really good. Over to your top side. I personally think you should buy like a Dark Seal here, instead of a cloth. Like you could buy Bommy's cloth and Dark Seal. Even though Zach's a tank, I think this is like he's very he's one of the rare tanks that can build full tank or like build like most tank and like one AP item like a Mumu, and then like be 1v9 fights with his damage. So I think having like buying an early Dark Seal, especially when you have the extra funds, which you did, is never bad. The champ has insane snowball potential. Um, I'm going to assume you thought here that they were starting Dragon, because here I don't know why. In my head, you should always just wait for this Scuttle to spawn, and then do the Scuttle on spawn. But here, if you for some reason thought for sure these guys are on Dragon, and you felt like you're way stronger early, and you really wanted to fight, that looks like you were right. They are. Oh, no, actually, they were about to start it. But I think also here, I don't know if you realize, but you're literally like 1 million from level 6. So here, instead of getting in Fog of War, I would just stand still here, like Eski and Fog. You're like, or maybe slightly more up, like maybe like here-ish. Get the one more minion, get level 6, and then walk in, because like level 6 is gonna be a huge difference, right? Like if you walked into here with level 6, this would probably go way better, and you're just again you're literally a single minion off it, right? Imagine you just ulting here the entire time, ult, ult, ult. Um, I genuinely think if you had like ult on going on, it would be 3, 4 man ult. This would wipe them. You still die, but I think that they would get low enough and you saw your death long enough where your team would wipe them here. So either A, I don't know why you feel like the need to fight. You have Nasus mid, obviously. It's like the weakest champs in the game are what? Kassadin, Kale, Nasus. So you have Nasus mid. So I might have, if they're doing Dragon, I'm just giving it to them. I'm probably just doing the Scuttle on spawn, and if he does Dragon, I'll just do his top camps or something, whatever's spawning, right? If anything's up, I'll take it. Um, Otherwise, I think you should just do, yeah, you just scuttle in base or scuttle into top camps. Again, I think you actually could have won this fight if you got your 6 because of the spike, but showing up here with no 6 and having Nasus mid, there's no reason why you're like, man, we lost that fight, really? Like, why is it a surprise, you know? So either one, I think either come with level 6 and in level 6 you play better, or just don't fight at all. Give him the dragon. Who cares? His first dragon. Take his top camps. Maybe play the gank top lane. If he's on dragon, then he can't counter gank top gank. Obviously, right? I think that's more either one. I just don't like option C where we come with that level 6 and we fight instead of trading. You know. Oh my God, Alistair misses W. You try to go for a predict. Okay. Now we play for grubs. You can literally just walk this out. Don't think this matters. And then flash ult you, you could just ult, you walk back in for a smite, you could just ult out, and then you should be able to maybe get your E off. Ugh. Pantheon Q. Yeah, I mean, good. You got 2 grubs, you made it out. Good job. It's never faster to do this. It's always faster just actually maybe Zaki cheats it, but normally it's always faster to just base here. Maybe Zaki makes it different. Look, top gank. Here's example from before. Oh, you lost this way. This guy should still die on your next E. Yeah, he's still dead. Nice. Good job. Catch midwave. I think you don't need to fight this guy. You could just you're here just to catch the wave, make sure he doesn't get plates and leave. I'm really terrified you're gonna die here. Yeah, okay, nice. We didn't, but you get the idea. Your job is to just get the wave and stop him from getting plates. That's it. Yep. Fighting, get take rugs. Don't you have Sunfire? Isn't Sunfire like 800? I mean, if you have Sunfire, you should definitely base here. Actually, there's no way you don't have Sunfire. Just get this wave and base right now. And then if you want to play Dragon, you could just you'll just base and then run straight to Dragon. But I think it's kind of same logic as first Dragon. Like, if you're so close to 6 and you want to fight, you should get your spike and then fight. Here, you want to fight the second Dragon, you're so close to your spike, which is, item. Get your spike and then fight. I really don't like the idea of fighting when you're 1 minion off 6 and fighting when your item is in base. Because here you're like, oh, well, I was here. Well, if I'm guaranteed right now, if you base right now, it takes 8 seconds to base. I can't see the timer, unfortunately. But, it's 11:46. So if you base right now, 8 seconds, you'll be in base at 11:54. And it takes 15 seconds to run to river from base. So you'll be in river at 11:59, 11, we'll just say 11:10 flat, right? Or sorry, 12:10 flat. When did you fight this Pantheon? You fought this Pantheon. It is in game 12:15. So you'd be here the exact same time, but you'd be stronger, right? And at this extended fight, now on to well, you imagine you're here, at this fight with Sunfire. Maybe it makes a difference, maybe it doesn't. But why would you choose to be here weaker when you had a choice to be here stronger, right? Also, you're literally pulling Dragon when you don't even have Smite. Why would you ever pull Dragon with no Smite? Like here's I would literally like do base and then still I wouldn't pull Dragon. I would base, then do red buff, then pull Dragon because then by then your Smite's back up. So yeah, I don't know. You're pulling a dragon with no smite, and you're fighting when you have a huge item in base. NASA just happened to walk over and fucking steal it. But like, yeah, I just don't think these fights are good. And yeah, Sunfire was how much? Was 1,000. Did you have 1,000? Yes, you did. So just base right now. Yeah. So I think it's the same mistake twice in a row. And so yeah. I mean, these topic games have worked. So if you think that these fights are hard because maybe Twitch hasn't scaled or NASA hasn't scaled, then why give first dragon, give second dragon, and if you can like get 4 kills top, like you're 4 Zaheen or 4 Zach, or you have a 0-4 Volibear, then you'll fight the second or third or fourth dragon with the gold lead. Here, you messed up. I think the start of the game was fine. The C is whatever. I don't care about the C, but you just sweeper. You have sweeper and pink ward. You have two different ways to um sweep vision, and you see there's ward in the bush because of the red ward icon. So here you should sweep, and then you instead of flashing to Pantheon, you could just auto the ward, right? And that would pull them, and then you'd be able to keep your flash. Don't forget, there's so many different ways to activate your second Q. You wouldn't have died anyways, but you'd keep your flash. I'm talking about the Volibear. You wouldn't have died, obviously. I think Pantheon dies either way. Yeah, I mean, look how easy talking is. This is your third top gank. Every single top gank has resulted in a kill. So if you think, oh, my Twitch is really weak, my ass is really weak, then fuck these first dragon, fuck the second dragon. We could have done this first dragon, same thing. When we died the first dragon, we could have just done this level 5, level 6. Okay, I say this and we fucked it up. You also have no ult and no flash here. And also this isn't your fuck up, Zine fucked up. I think at this point you shouldn't even take the star shot. You should just leave now. He didn't die, but he got chunked to half HP. Now you could go and like pull the Herald, right? And then after Herald, you could regank top. I think here we went a little too much. Maybe it's not on purpose, but I think here probably beta Zine. I think here you just leave, go do Herald or go do Gromp, and then you could return later. But you go here, take a tower shot. That makes Zaheen think, oh my god, are we diving them? And then he walks up way too far up, and then he gets stunned on our tower. So I don't think that was your intention, but I think you kind of baited him. I think he thought that we were diving because you walked up under tower and kept hitting him, and obviously there's no way we're diving. So I think you overstepped a bit. Right as I was complimenting you for the top gank, funny enough too. Bad timing. But yeah. Game's not over, but the game's definitely rough. Well, it doesn't have to be. Nice dragon sneak. I mean, yeah, the game. Team's dying, down 5k gold. The enemy team scales pretty well too. It's not like you guys outscale like super hard or anything. You guys scale well, but it's not like again they don't scale badly. I generally think it's just from the early game fights. Like first dragon, you gave 3 kills over. Second dragon was like 3 kills over again. Um, both like really easy mistakes looking back at it now. Like stuff I'm like certain you will mess up in the future now that I've yeah, you shouldn't now that I've say them right. I think it's also like a I think also like mid's ungankable. You have to realize that like look at mid matchup. Nasa's no CC, Zed has W, so mid should be a lane you never go to early game. Top should be a lane that when they're fighting you can easily gank, right? And then bot is also pretty gankable. I haven't seen you try to gank bot in once this game either, you know? Uh, sorry, it's 1 a.m. for me. Sorry for the yawning. But yeah, I don't know. I think, I just think we just wasted so much time doing shit that doesn't work. And the thing is, it could work. Like this first dragon fight could work if you showed up with your 6, but you have no flash, no 6, so you just shouldn't fight here, you know. And the second dragon is you just have a full-on sunfire in your base. I think this is all good. This gank was really good. This mid hover was good. The second, and then this was good too, and then you just it's like good, 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 and then one big bad thing, and then one big bad thing ruins all the good things you did, you know. And then maybe like, oh, this isn't even that bad. It's 1 for 1. Plus you got dragon, which is right, but just like the dragon is luck. So it's one for it was so it should be 1 for 1 plus blue dragon. Plus you get your ult burned, and then you have no ult, which sucks because if you know if you had ult at the start of this fight, if you had ult for this fight, maybe you double kill them. Maybe it's not just Pantheon. Maybe Pantheon and Volleyball both die, you know. Um, so I don't know. I want to see. Oh, I mean, I guess Nyla has a dash, but I haven't seen you press E on Nyla once this game. And usually Zach excels at hitting the carry, like 80 carries in general. In this case, never Zed because he's Zed, and I haven't seen you look on Nyla once. Maybe Tara kind of got you scared because Tara looked really strong early, but he should be somewhat killable. Actually, Nyla's pretty fed. Actually, I take it back. I do think top's the best lane to look on. Nyla's too fed. You guys just fucked it up this one instance. But no, I think after you guys get double killed, the game is really, really hard to play. And then here, as you're doing dragon, your entire team dies. And now, I think the dragon by you is really good, but now I think your team is just giving up too much gold. I think it's too hard. You guys all die here again. Yeah. The game is effectively over. Your only job now, attempt, is to try to get picks on side lane. Like instead of over pushing, go inside. Volibear's over pushing, go inside. You're just trying to get picks, people that are playing too far up. Um, this is good. I mean, these guys are playing pretty far up. In your jungle, that's 4v3. There are 3 of them, 4 of you. So you're using number advantage, which is really, really good. Got a kill. But you get now that the cavalry's arrived, so it's pretty hard. I do think build wise, you could definitely be more selfish though. I just like realized you're going full armor. I know they're full AD, but Volley does a lot of AP damage, funny enough. But I don't know. I think again, a lot of Zax I see, they're tanks, but they're very like Mumu-esque. Like Mumu goes like Leandri's first, and then he goes full tank, right? I know some Zac players, they're the same. They're one AP at him, Leandri's in full tank. I coached one guy today. He went bombies, then he went proto belt, and then he went full tank. He went bombies, then proto belt. Then after he finished proto belt, then he went Sunfire, then Visage, etc. Um, at the very least, by Dark Seal, I definitely think that your champ, yes, is tanky, but the good thing about like why you'd play Zac over like a Sejuani. If you want to be a tank, just pick Sejuani Rammus. So the reason why you pick Zac over Sejuani Rammus is because you're a tank who still does a lot of damage, especially when you build some damage on him, right? So, especially when your team's you're maybe like, oh, I want to go farmer because their enemy team's full AD, but your team's full. Unless this is AP Twitch, your team's full AD too. AP, so having a little bit of AP would go a long way. Unless your Twitch is AP, then you can take. I'll take that back, but I haven't seen you press tab in a while, so I don't think he is. I want to see now. I'm trying to just give boards I can see it, but sometimes it's hard. But even if he has, but even yeah, he's AD, so like I think it's really lost value not building an AP item. Get a pick on this guy, so we think we can go fight Dragon, makes sense. But again, even if we get a pick, he actually got this Maya, good job. But I think we're just too far behind. We're down inhib, Dragons. Actually, I think you might be up to Dragons now, but team has simply died too much. So yeah, no, I don't think this game was your fault by any means. I just do think that slightly different build, and you didn't have that really bad first dragon fight, and you didn't mess up the top gank on Volibear where he got double kill, and maybe if those three things happen, I think this game could be different. Maybe you can snowball, or at the very least stop their snowballing because they just Omega snowballed this game. So if you have any questions, off, you message me on Discord as always. That's really all I have for you. Good luck.